For this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is our last coffee date together. I'm just as sad as you are, but I am kind of happy that someone's coming home. A little bit happy about that. Kind of hoping that I get a in-person coffee date maybe tomorrow morning. That might be something special. Oh boy. I mean, I've had that. I mean, that's a great coffee date. How did y'all sleep? Anything good happen last night? I actually found myself in bed a little bit late last night, trying to do a whole bunch of things. But I'm up, and I've been up for a few minutes here, but also trying to do a whole bunch of things. We still don't have cell phone service, so we are grounded a little bit to the RV. It'll be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. I also woke up to a little bit cooler temps than we expected, and I kind of feel bad because I didn't blanket anyone last night, and it says it was only supposed to get down to 44. My phone says that it's about 38 this morning, and I would normally blanket for that, but there's no frost on the ground, so maybe my phone's wrong. That has happened before. Y'all are really gonna have to get Lester to start his morning routine with you here, and then I'm just teasing. I love his morning routine. Somebody made a comment on my video yesterday. They're like, you should probably just start calling your channel a musical channel because you sing too much. Okay. I don't know. I can't please the world, y'all. Later today, I will have a surprise video for you that is kind of a big deal. Not a big deal, a big deal. Lester is on his way to the airport. I hope that his trip is going okay. He had to leave pretty early this morning. I saw y'all gambling with him last night, and I saw y'all, some of y'all were encouraging him to stop and just walk away. And it turned out that he had a pretty successful little gambling trip. I'm doing that part where I have to open my mouth to be able to put makeup on. I don't know why I have to open my mouth to do that, but I do. Y'all hear Chuck. Chuck is yelling this morning. Can I just tell you that Jolly is one of the sweetest, most docile bulls ever, and like it's almost like he reminds me of Billy. If you've been around long enough to be able to know who Billy was, that is who Jolly is like. Jolly is just happy. The women love him. Jezebel madly loves him. And he's just a really cool, chill guy. That is like so special. So special. Okay, we're almost done in here, I promise. Hi, sweeties. Good morning. Oh boy. Oh boy. Things are getting serious here. Yeah, things are crazy here this morning. The dogs started this at 5:45. I'm like, what is going on? What? Like, I thought something was wrong outside, and no, they just, I guess they had plenty of sleep. It's like your kids whenever you're like, especially up north, I remember being like, as soon as the weather was nice enough, go outside. And by nice enough, I meant not raining or sleeting. Is really, I also remember as a child being pretty much locked outside from sun up to sundown. Get outside and don't come back in. That's what it feels like a little bit in the RV sometimes. All right, almost done here, friends, for a little bit of coffee. Pull my life together. It's been a fun couple of days having coffee with you in the mornings. Kind of sad that Lester's coming back to take his 7 a.m. slot back. He's like, you can get up at 6 and have coffee. I'm like, can't your dad get up at 6 and have coffee? Can I take, I'll take 7, you take 8. He's like, no, Papa will not give up that 8 o'clock slot. So I guess if I'm going to have coffee with y'all, some days it's got to be at 6 a.m. And I don't know how you feel about 6 a.m. I don't know how I feel about 6 a.m. But also, my 6 a.m. coffee would be at Longhorn Lester's. And we would be able to do some chores together, but I don't have Wi-Fi to be able to go all over that whole property. That's the one thing that sucks, is that I do not have that kind of access to internet. And I've been grounded here too the last 2 days, so unfortunately I got a little bit of a taste of it, or you did. Okay. How do you feel about that? I feel okay. My eye bags are starting to recede a little, or at least it appears to be the case. Coffee is brewing. It's cold in here, girls. I had the little space heater going in the bathroom overnight last night. Oh, that's because I left the main furnace off. It's 60 degrees in here. Let's turn on some heat, friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tell everybody good morning. I think they saw you already. Okay, thank you. Get down. Mama wants some coffee. Mama needs some fuel this morning. Okay. Let's see here. Now, I have not completed all the things that I want to get done here. And I'm going to have a little bit of a morning trying to beat Lester. I started a project in between all the things, and I really want to get that done outside. I did get, well, now there's dog food. I got all of the tropical plants out. I want to get he's not watching. I want to get his ferns out of the basement and get them all trimmed up, any of the dead parts, get everything watered, make that all pretty. And then I did a project outside in the animal world. You know, it's kind of fun to make surprises and things happen. All right. I also cleaned off this desk. Sorry it's so close to my face. Let's put you here. Let's move my cleaner. Proof I've been cleaning. Girls, excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, that feels better. Are you ready? Cheers, y'all. Happy Friday. We almost made it through the week. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna move you in front of this. Coffee clinks with y'all. I'll show you. Let me flip it a little around here. My babies are waiting at the gate. Bucky's and Roman jacking around with each other right now. They're such good buddies right now. Sorry, I'm shaking. The Zoom makes me look like I've got the Parkinson's. But it does look cold out there right now. I feel really sad about that. But we'll have some coffee here for a little bit, and then when I'm done with y'all, I'll yawn a little bit more. And then I'll go out and do all the chores before I start work today. Christmas, that's enough, baby. That's enough. Stop. Stop. That's good. I have a busy work day as well, so trying to squeeze all of this in. I am super excited for Xander and Kendra and their house. Man, I got so emotional yesterday watching that be put in, and watching, I don't know why, but like it just, as soon as I only got to watch the second piece live, and as soon as I watched that like click in, I don't know why, but just like uncontrollable tears just flowed for me. And then what's crazy is that much of my family were sending me pictures. They were like parked on side streets and stuff, watching from a distance because the streets were blocked off. And like, I don't mean just like it wasn't my mom, it wasn't my grandma's, it was like cousins and aunts and uncles and things like that were like sending me pictures and video clips. It was so cute, because some of them, like my nieces and nephews were in the backdrop and talking about it. And I have a cousin, and she has the youngest little girl outside of Kinley, and I think that she's like 4, maybe 5. And that little girl was so concerned as to why there was a refrigerator in there, but there were no toys for Kinley. And I just thought that was the cutest little moment and thing. But yeah, I got pretty emotional over that. It's been a year, and it's been a lot in that year, like a lot in that year. And I guess that also, like, it was like a relief that it's becoming real. There's a lot more to happen. I'm still yawning. There is, they have to get electricity to the house. They have to get the snow out of the basement. They have to build steps. They have to hook up a sump pump. They have to get HVAC and plumbing, and then they have to do all of the interior like details. The roof went on yesterday. I did get to see a picture of that. The gables went up. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But there's so much to do still. But it was really neat to watch. I'm so thankful that Lester was able to be there. I could not. I actually have a work trip coming up, and it just did not align. So it was good. It was really good. It also tied into everything that's going on, and just with how busy life is going to be coming up. Like, there's so much. There's so very much coming. So I guess I had a breath of fresh air, and I also feel like that I slept the hardest sleep last night that I've slept in a long time. And I don't know if that is something I've just been like holding on to, and I felt like I could breathe and relax a little bit last night. But I did. I fell asleep, and I didn't wake up until about 5:45. And that doesn't usually happen. I usually wake up throughout the night. I didn't even have to itch my ear at 3:15, if that tells you anything. But oh my goodness. I think that seeing Lester finally meet Kinley, it was like full circle moment. Watching Time Out Tuesday, I've watched it a lot. Watching him in the kitchen with the kids and Kinley was like, I wished I was there, of course, but I also just felt like it was so wholesome and perfect. So it was really special that they were all in the car together yesterday and took turns holding and live and, sorting through all the things. I know there were some stressful moments yesterday, specifically around the fact that the cable company or whatever did not get the line down, and we ended up going above the line. And I mean, God bless that crane operator who was so skilled. Like, it was just was a lot. And then I was like the heat of my workday was during so much of that, so I couldn't pay attention. I also could not answer calls or text or anything. And I guess it was just so, it's a lot to watch your grown son handle things like a man, I guess, is like the best way that I can put that, because there was a lot that was being handled behind the scenes yesterday, and it wasn't me. It's always been me. Always. And now to watch things happen without any intervention and go off without a hitch and still go and know that he handled it and Lester handled it, and like it was a big deal. It was a really big deal. And that crane operator, I don't know how that man must have like an adrenaline like stabilizer in his body, because my heart was racing. Like I don't know how that guy sleeps at night. Oh. Yes. It was good. Bucky's and Roman. Oh my gosh, look. Hold on a second here. Dang it, I missed it. They're like playing. Like the way that Voodoo and Bucky's used to play. Roman, look. And they do this every morning, y'all. That's not meanness. They're just playing. And I find that to be so, like, heartfelt and youthful. No, Bucky's is the instigator in all of this. He always has been. He's a playful guy. But later on, after they're done eating, they'll wait for each other to go walk down to the edge of the woods. I've not been able to capture that moment. But as I've sat here and had coffee with y'all now for 3 days, I have seen these moments right here. Sorry, I'm shaking. Christmas is also like scratching and right below me, and the whole dang slide out is shaking. But to see those two play, oh, two of our oldest souls, I think, that besides Ivy, is just sweet. I don't know what changed in them, or like what finally brought them together, but they are having so much fun. And then you know that Bucky's gets let out of his stall second. It goes Val, Bucky's. Bucky's is cool with getting let out, but he's gonna go park himself right in front of Roman's stall and wait for Roman to get out now. It's just, there's something special about their little, it's not, I don't want to call it a bromance, because it's not that. They're like two chums. They're like two like coffee buddies, like fishing buddies, like I don't know how else to word it, but it is, I'm so happy because it has brought out Roman's like youth, I guess. And then in a weird way, I also feel like that it has brought Roman out of having this weight of protector for everybody, because like this feeling of I got to be serious all the time, I can't be playing around, I got to watch out for the herd. He still does all of that, but I feel like Bucky's is like, don't take it so serious, man. Come on, we can do this together. I'll help you, but let's go mess around. Like, I don't know. It's just a different, it's a really, really neat thing to watch out here. And it tells me that they both feel good. And that's really huge for them being seniors. They're between 19 and 20 years old. That's pretty old for a giant draft and for a blind horse who gets picked on a lot, and just is resilient and plows back through. So they both have wonderful hearts, and I have enjoyed so much of the everyday walk right out there again. I forgot how much that I missed that. And I know Lester and I have a 5-year plan. But I feel like that 5-year plan has a little bit of a speed to it as of late. And I love Longhorn Lester's. I love that property, but it can't hold everyone. I wish that I could have that property parked right here. But at the end of the day, horses are my love, and that property cannot hold all of them. Certainly can't hold all of them and the cows. So I feel like the 5-year plan has a shorter timer than what we thought is all. This weekend, we're supposed to hit 70 degrees on Saturday. And I am so excited about that. Because that means that it will be sunny with a very strong chance of gardening this weekend. And I hope to be able to bring some of that gardening to here too. We shall see. Girls, could you not eat each other's faces right here? Please? Thank you. Thank you so much. No, you're shaking my table, Chrissy. I'm half a cup of coffee in, and then I'm going to go out and do chores. It's going to be fine. Wait a minute. This weekend, our high will be negative 22. Where are you? Oh, negative 30 this weekend. You poor things. I don't know how you live like that. I sometimes think like, oh, I guess maybe I was being dramatic about how long winter was in Illinois and how it just was so restrictive to be inside because of weather. No. These 2 weeks here of winter was enough. I cannot wait to be outside, and I will deal with 110 in the summer, and I will take that over this freezing stuff any day. And the fact that it is restrictive for me. Maybe it's not for everybody, but I don't like the cold. Don't like the cold. Osage Sally says Ohio is awful about winter. It's going to be in 60s in Colorado Springs, though. Something's weird about that. Negative 22 in Ontario. Terry, Tina's okay. Tina's great. She's been coming up to eat every single morning. I put hay out for her. I know I can't go live with y'all out there, and I apologize for that. But I am hopeful. We got a notice this morning that says AT&T is still working on it. They expect restoration to be somewhere around noon today. They said that yesterday. We'll see. They did get part of Livingston up, just not this far up. We're a little bit north. So anyways, I don't like the cold, and I don't want to build a snowman. Same. I want to experience snow with Kinley, like, enough that she'll remember it, but not until she'll remember it. And then I'm good. I'm good. Watching Lester up there in the snow and all the snow piles, and even though the roads were clear, I don't know if you paid attention to any of his videos this week. It was very safe to drive. Everything, parking lots, all that's cleared. Like, they handle it much better than we handle it down here. But I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like in the animal world. I don't like it for the animals. I don't do well in the watching an animal be cold and I can't do anything about it space. I don't like it at all. The inside tour of Xander and Kendra's house, it's going to be months before it's ready. But you can watch the tour that I did when we went and toured this house when I was there in October. There is a video of this is the house. They packed it up and moved it, basically. So you'll be able to see that video there. Amy says I'd be happy to skip winter. Same. And the first couple years I was here, I did skip winter. Like, it was probably 5 days of temperatures that required a coat, to the extent that I got rid of most of my winter clothes. Almost everything. I kept like a heavier fleece hoodie, and since then the winters have progressively gotten worse and longer and more intense, and I have had to utilize more winter clothes than what I did up north, because up north I didn't have animals to care for. I didn't have to think about waterproof gloves and layers that could be farm clothes, and just, it's different. I believe in seasonal shifts, or maybe it's even pole shifts, but something's changing. Even the timing of things are changing, and watching things grow over the last few years from a gardening experience, the timing of events is changing. And they've even changed some of our zones. Like, we used to be 9A or 9B, and I'm in an 8 now. And that's not because of where the two properties are. It's because they've changed zones, which is kind of crazy. And something, call it global warming or global cooling, whatever's happening, it's like our seasons have shifted. I mean, it was even in Illinois this year, it was 70 degrees on Christmas Day. That doesn't happen. It's bizarre what's happening. So I feel like, have you ever heard of a 13-month or 13 period year instead of the calendar we follow today? Has anybody ever heard of that before? Yes. I feel like that might have something to do with how the seasons are actually shifting, because we follow a 12-month calendar today, and we expect things to fall like right around this year every day, but there are ancient things that look at this 13 period year instead of the calendar year. And if you think about that, that would shift things dramatically as to how we look at things. And I feel like there's some potential truth to all of that. But I also believe in weather modification, and I'm no fool around that. This is not a conspiracy theory coffee club. Not yet. I will not spill the beans, Miss Debbie. You'll have to wait for the video later. We don't tell secrets here on Coffee Club, on lives. We save all those secrets for a reveal where people are paying attention, because capturing it in this little moment right here, ain't nobody listening. And it's okay. All I'm saying is somebody blinked twice. Yeah, you're not dealing with loose lips Lester here. I'm a real secret keeper. I can keep the secrets. Although I will say Lester did keep the secret about going to Illinois. That was huge and important, and I'm so glad. I got a few swallows left, and I'll get out there and do all my chores and let you all get started with your day. And yeah. Excuse me. I'm not sick. There's a sun. The sun is hitting me, and for whatever reason, I needed to clear out all of that this morning and really make all of the muscles in my body work a little bit harder to hold everything in. Thank you. I will be gardening this weekend. Lester will be home. We'll have coffee tomorrow morning together. I know he has some video footage to share with y'all of the aftermath of yesterday. And I don't know what else is happening this weekend. I know it's Super Bowl. Budweiser has already released their commercial, so I don't know that I have to watch the Super Bowl, to be honest with you. I feel like that was my main point of watching the Super Bowl, and check, done. And I have to say this. I know that companies pay like millions of dollars for those little spots and seconds of spots. Budweiser releasing that early on social media, I wonder how many millions that saved them from having to have that spot, because I've watched that dang commercial like 10 times because I love it. It was so profound and so great. Watch Kid Rock. Is Kid Rock the halftime show this year? Maybe. Yeah, I'm just not very footballish. I'm sorry. Lester is. He'll be all about it. I promise you, he'll be all about it. But it'll be okay. All right, last swallow of coffee for the morning. Then I'm gonna have to put my warm clothes on, and it's Blake Shelton. I love me some Blake Shelton. That's a celebrity crush for me. Big time. Man, I shouldn't say this. I'm not gonna say it. I love Blake Shelton, and especially if you've ever watched him like be a real human, he like still plows a field in this old tractor and like plants and is very much like I feel like a man's man. And it's Bad Bunny. I don't even know who Bad Bunny is. I was just gonna tell you that I like Dream World is when Blake Shelton drives his tractor, I would like to sit on the hub of that tractor right there. But I also would like him to sing to me while he's driving the tractor. Just saying. There you go. There's my celebrity confession. How can you not like him? You don't know him, Jamie. I don't know. I like the character that he plays, okay? Like, I like who he's... I don't know. I like him like that. I think he's a handsome man. I think he sings great. I also think George Strait is also a handsome, very 90s country in my head man. So, I don't know. I don't like him like that. Like, it's gotten too serious. We can't have jokes here this morning. That means that our morning is done together. That's where it's at. Look, somebody says, I love Tom Selleck. Luke is mine. Okay. Thank you that someone understands where I'm going with this. Like, we can all have a celebrity little thing. It's fine. It's fine. It's not real. It's not, I ain't leaving Lester for my, no. All right. That's my own hair. Came out of nowhere. It's probably everywhere. Thank you for having coffee with me these last 3 days. Maybe I will start waking up early and having some coffee with y'all at Longhorn Lester's. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. As the days get a little bit longer, it might be better. But getting up in the dark at 6 and making y'all like stay inside, that's kind of boring. But if we got up at 6 and there's a little bit of daylight outside and we could maybe step outside to do some of the things that are close to the house, like that would be fun. So stay tuned for about noon for a pretty good surprise today. Maybe I'll put it at 11, give you a little earlier. Maybe. I love y'all very much. I hope that you find some laughter in your day today, some sunshine for your face, and some fresh air for your lungs. I hope you stay safe, stay well, and stay warm. And I'm going to see you later today. Have a wonderful day, y'all. I love you.